beginning, from when children enter school at 5. They learn through stories and songs and rhymes issues about tolerance and about differences and how differences should be celebrated. And then as the children get older through the school, they obviously learn to apply that in real life situations, because they do have arguments in the playground, they do have differences which they argue about, and we can use their early experiences to teach them to manage those for themselves and show real tolerance for each other. I was talking to somebody earlier, what we should see in our communities as time goes on, that older children, there are far less incidents of intolerance and hate crime as children get older because of the work they do through schools, and we just have to keep repeating it. It's no good teaching children the message of tolerance and then not continue repeating it, because it's not a message you learn and then don't have to do anything about. It has to be repeated all the time, and if we continue doing that through your means and school means, then hopefully we can bring up cohorts of children where there are far fewer.
Particularly for young people across the borough and those that live within multicultural parts of the borough, to experience at first hand what actually they encounter every day but perhaps don't necessarily realise. One of the things about Quarry Hill Primary School would be that there's real diversity in the pupil makeup of the school, but actually the children just take that for granted, and so actually what this afternoon's about is really trying to give a bit more of depth to that, so that people understand the different cultures with a bit more, as I say, depth.
And you're a government, so you've seen a slight change, haven't you, in the last couple of years?
Definitely, from being two separate schools now to being one school, with a real marked improvement in the way that the school operates, and both schools separately were judged as satisfactory by Ofsted with many good points, and we're very much hoping that when Ofsted come again, the new primary school will be judged as good, which is significant progress. Faith communities of Thurrock, we're very committed to trying to increase our relationship within the faith communities. Not everybody will be aware, but there's the beginnings of a new faith forum for Thurrock, with all the different faith groups being involved in that, and that began last autumn, and there's lots of very exciting plans about that for the future. But we're hoping in May to hold an event where the different faith community leaders will come together and not be talked to, but to talk to each other, because actually we need to actually be in a really strong sense of relationship one with another before we can actually begin to speak outward.